Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful day. Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. We begin a new chapter. Proverbs chapter 3. Solomon writes these words. My son, do not forget my teachings, but let your heart keep my commandments. My son. So Solomon is referring, as it were, to all those who would take charge in regards to listening to his counsel. He calls my son, that intimacy of longing to be, as it were, the great protector of all those who have come to truth and wisdom and have sought to find safety in that place. He says, my son, do not. Now that means that's an instruction. So take charge of yourself, act, and don't do what shouldn't be done, but do what should be done. So do not. So he's saying do not forget. And the idea of forgetting something is to put it out of your mind, to make it, as it were, unknown. And the way we do that, make things unknown to us, is we refuse to consider them when they pop into our head and they are reflective in our hearts. We choose to ignore them. It's like the whisper or the still small voice, and it prompts us, but we disregard it. In the time that we should be listening to it, we disregard it. We, in effect, deny it an opportunity to give us help and support. And so because we've hardened our hearts towards it, it's like even though we've known something, it is no longer valuable to us because we have disregarded it. Do not forget my teachings. And the teachings are the laws, the revelations that God had given to Solomon, to Joshua, to Moses, all the prophets. He'd given instruction and had instructed them to live according to the teachings. And he says, do not forget my teachings. No, he says, let them, keep them in your hearts. Let them be in your heart. Meaning, let them be constantly regurgitated within you, in your thoughts and your heart and your heart and your thoughts, that you might always ponder them as friends to be around, to have an understanding with regards, because the teachings of God are going to be, as it were, friends to you in the great temptation day. We begin chapter 3. Have a great afternoon, be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow.